some reason, the world is like the algorithm is pushing me on Instagram to move to Texas because all I do is get these TikToks on my IG feed that say, this is what $300,000 can get you in Frisco, Texas.
So that's where I moved to, Frisco, Texas.
So you're living like a god.
Yeah, I'm straight right now.
And like, I show my wife, I just paid $1.3 million for my house in Burbank.
Damn. God.
And it's a very modest house. I be seeing in Frisco, Texas, bruh. And I'm like, how far is that from Dallas?
It's like
I'm like
25 minutes.
I'm doing research. I'm like, what kind of flight is that to LA? I'm like, man, we might have to go to DACA and carry a gun. Can't get in a. But I am married, so we're keeping it either way. You know what I'm saying? Be strapped up out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Go watch the white greatness of Luka Doncic in person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. You got a lot.
Now Texas is, man, the cost of living is amazing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Community. Yes, yeah.
Which city, in your opinion, I know you haven't been to LA much, but LA or Texas on the Mexican food?
Definitely LA.
At least you're honest.
Yeah, definitely LA. LA got it with the tacos and with just
Yeah, that Mexican OT lied to everybody when he came on and said Texas. That's couldn't
I don't know why he did that. I mean, you got your select few, but LA is different.
It's crazy to watch the renaissance of Texas hip hop. And again, like, there's been a lot going on in Texas over the last decade. There's been, like, obviously, we can't be ignorant to the fact Travis Scott's from Houston, Megan Thee Stallion's from Houston. A guy like Yella Beezy had a huge hit record who's from Dallas. Mo3, rest in
Post Malone.
Post Malone is from Dallas. The biggest of the biggest, Dallas, Texas. He's got a Cowboys tattoo.
He's from Grand Prairie, but definitely is Dallas.
I think his dad worked for the Cowboys.
Well, he definitely from Dallas. Then his dad worked for the Cowboys. He's for sure from Dallas.
But just in terms of like the camaraderie now, and I just feel like there's just a special energy between yourself, Ro. I feel like that Mexican OT's having a moment.
Yeah.
The Dallas H-Town connection is strong now, as to where I feel like we really only thought about Houston.
Yeah.
Or, you know, shout out to UGK, you know what I'm saying, from Port Arthur. But what do you attribute to like the current, you know, moment that's happening?
I really feel like just like me, like people like me, Ro, like you said, Mexican OT, and it's a couple other artists. It's just like a breath of fresh air. Like, cause like you said, for the longest, Dallas and Houston, like it's Texas, but everybody was just kind of doing their own little thing. Like Dallas had what they had going on. Houston was for Houston. San Antonio was for San Antonio. Everybody was just for themselves. And I feel like people like me, that Mexican OT, kind of opened it up to, like, we just opened it back up. Like, made people want to do music again, if that makes sense. Like,
and you guys are unapologetically Texas.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta put on for the stage. Got to.
Sure.
You got.
That's how I found you. Was like December of last year. I was me and my kids were driving to Big Bear, and I just threw on Most Necessary, and the Texas song came on.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh my God, this voice is crazy."
Yeah.
And then from there, I just dived in, dude. I just dived in, and I was like,
I appreciate that, man.
How have I never heard of BigXThaPlug? This is crazy. But but you guys are like, again, you're unapologetically Texas. I mean, think about OT's record that's on Top 100 right now. Is called Johnny Day.
Louis Vuitton. yeah. You got it going crazy right now. Well, yeah, Texas, man. It's just, I don't know. Like, I feel like Texas done always stuck behind each other, but like I said, it's kind of been slipping lately.
And it's been isolated.
Yeah, that too. And so with me and that Mexican OT kind of just yelling Texas, you know, just putting on for, it's kind of made everybody want to like reunite or just unite in general. So like now it's like, when I got my chain, I called Sauce Walker. Sauce Walker was one of the first people called me like, yeah, man, you going crazy. So I just feel like we bringing all that back. Like, I did something with Mike Dom, so boom, I believe he in San Antonio. So it's just, we're just bringing Texas back to one. I feel like Texas finna be the Atlanta and the Memphis right now, because Memphis got it on lock right now.
Memphis got it on lock, yeah.
And I feel like Texas we finna.
I mean, listen, everybody loves Texas already.
I mean, it's
a lot of people like low key got cribs there. Like,
but that's just because of it's the cost of living, and then it's like it's a big market. A lot of people do know, but they try to keep it hidden. But Dallas and just Texas in general is a huge market.
Dallas and Houston are huge markets, especially like if you think of just media size. Oh my God!
And so that's why a lot of those people do that.
Cost of living solid, and then you guys have amazing dancing establishments. Strip clubs.
yeah, we do. We were just talking about that yesterday. We were just talking about that yesterday.
Y'all got the BYOB over there, which is something I never even knew until I went to Texas.
I just put liquor in a water bottle for the first. Well, no, it wasn't the first time, but I had to put liquor in a water bottle after 2:00 at a club out here the other day.
Out here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What?
No, that's trash. But yeah, welcome to Cali or the West Coast in general. I mean, I own a nightclub in Scottsdale, so yeah, there's. Once like 155 hits, it's liquor pickup.
Oh, we went to a club out there too, and I believe we couldn't even control the bottle. Like they had a lock on the bottle, and I've never ever in my life had that. And I think I spent like $500 for the bottle.
There is a lock.
That is crazy.
You can't pour your own. You can't drink out of it. Technically, you're not supposed to. Of course.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I can't even. That's crazy.
It's crazy, man. It is wild. Yo, I gotta ask you one random question. On Safe House, when you kept your running out of breath in, and then you re-hit your line, was that what happened? Did you run out of breath and you were like, "Nah, keep that in"?
So,
because just let me tell you my perspective before you answer. Because I'm thinking this guy's overweight.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's one of the most fire things I've ever seen an artist do.
Yeah.
Because you were just going in, and then you almost like kind of got winded, and you're like, "Nah, keep all that in," and then you picked it right back up.
Okay, so boom. If you watch the video, you can't hear me breathing and out. So the audio that got dropped wasn't the mixed and mastered version. So like you could hear all of that extra stuff in the back. Like you could hear me breathing heavy and all of that. But the YouTube version wouldn't. But it just so happened it went crazy. They loved it. So
but was that what happened? You genuinely ran out of breath?
I ran out of breath, but it was like I meant to. Like it was always meant for me to.
That's the flyest fat guy ever seen an artist do on a record. Like, you kept that.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Like Biggie didn't do that, bro. You know how much out of breath Biggie was at? Big Pun was running out of breath. They didn't keep that in. I was like, it's hard.
Yeah, man. I started off putting on for the big fellas first. Putting on for the big fellas, my city, then the state.
Well, I appreciate you for wearing a shirt. I was afraid that if you came in here shirtless, I was gonna then take my shirt off.
See, so lately, a lot of people like I can't go nowhere without my shirt now. Like I walk in a place, my manager's like, "All right, come on, give it to me." I'm like, "What you talking about? Give me your shirt." They don't want you in there unless you got your shirt off.
It's like your trademark.
Yeah, so now it's like, well, if that's what they want, they got to pay for it. So now I try to go everywhere with a shirt on, and they like, "Come on, man, take it off." And I'm like, "What you want for it?"
Have you ever heard of the comedian Burt Kreischer? Okay, so he's this white dude. He's one of the biggest comedians in the world. But he does all his stand-up. He's a chubby white dude, and he has to have his shirt off. It's like his thing. Everyone screams. Like he almost can't do comedy with a shirt on. He's kind of. I feel bad for him.
It's kind of how my shows are.
You made the right choice to be like, I'm gonna start wearing it, because then you're just always gonna be the naked dude.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was crazy. I'm the most comfortable naked. I feel like I was a nudist in my. I was a nudist in my past life. I don't know about everybody else, but in my past life, I was a naked man for sure.
For sure.
For sure. And so now, I don't know, I've always been comfortable. Like, I was a football player, so I've always been comfortable just with my body. Like, if I wanted to right now, I can go to the gym and I look like goddamn a black Brock Lesnar. You know what I'm saying?
You go F5 in?
I don't even know what that means.
That's his signature move. F5.
Oh, that's his signature move?
Yeah.
I know Brock Lesnar as the UFC fighter.
I know, I watch wrestling.
I didn't see him in the wrestling era. I was a big Randy Orton fan.
Oh, you know about the RKO?
Yes, sir. I used to bang on the floor and drool out my mouth. And then hop up and I used to do that. Got in trouble for it a lot, but I used to do it shirt off.
I mean, you know, Stone Cold the GOAT is from Texas.
I don't like beer, so I never liked that. When he did that beer, he nasty. He nasty.
What do you drink?
I just started drinking liquor now that I'm like a rapper. Right. I'm out all the time.
Right. So now you're starting to drink more.
Yeah, like I'll drink once that first bottle gone. It's like we 5 bottles in now.
But what are you drinking?
Casamigos Reposado.
Yeah, that repo's good.
Yeah, that's the thing for me.
That's
It used to be Hennessy though, but we used to shut down every club, so we had to stop drinking.
Everyone
that.
switched.
Yeah, we had
A lot less violent of a drunk if you're off of
Exactly.
Because when I'm on
make you get
Hennessy,
down.
I'm fighting or I'm naked. I'm naked, bro.
Both. You ever
Fight naked. For sure.
It's been both before.
Nah, it's crazy.